Hello everybody, this is Goufsome Fox coming at you with a 550 cost rated match here. We're going to be on Colony Drop area, and this is going to be a match here in the Mushika. And yeah, you heard me right, this suit has now been renamed to the Mushika, which really is the proper name for this suit. That is what it's called in Mobile Suit Gundam UC Engage. And when they added it to GBO2, they forgot to add the H in the name, so it was Mushika instead, and well, pretty much that's how it was referred to until recently, where I found out through one of flailthroughs videos that they actually changed the name, so I will be linking that video down below. But that really makes me question when they changed the name, because looking at the unit adjustments here, which is what we are going to be looking at in a bit for this mobile suit, because it did get buffed. Yeah, it is still labeled as the Mushika, and they really made no announcement for when this name change happened, which, when they changed the Hayakushiki to the Type 100, or no, they changed the Type 100 to the Hayakushiki, they did make an announcement about that one, but I think this here is just such a small case that it really wasn't worth mentioning on the part of the developers. If I had to guess, it may have just been a spelling error. Other than that, maybe a mistranslation. I'm not sure if the name Mushika is supposed to mean something. So that's kind of always what I thought, like, looking at it. Like, it was just some type of maybe translation error. But, either way, yeah, it is the Mushika now. So, yeah, very interesting set of circumstances there. But without further ado, we're going to be taking a look at the unit adjustments here. These are from the March 2024 unit adjustment list. And it is a pretty small list, but, hey, it is some stuff that is still pretty cool for going for this suit here. And starting off with the unit features, the melee resistance was increased from 18 to 25, so you do have more melee resistance, which is really nice because this is quite the bulky unit here. So it would be really easy for somebody to tag you with their melee if they were able to get close enough to you. So that's a pretty nice change already. And then the unit skill special leg buffer level 2 has been given. And I'm really glad about this one because I believe one of my complaints about the Mushika was the fact that its legs felt very, very weak. And I think in some of the matches I've gone with it that I've posted on my channel, yeah, I think you could see like how easy it was to really break the suit's legs. So that is a pretty nice thing there. And that's really it for the unit features. Really just some more defensive buffs for the suit, which again is really nice. And then we go to the ranged main weapon, the Mushika large beam rifle. For this weapon here, the heat rate was reduced from 80% to 75%, which is, just a little bit for the overheat there. The big thing here is that, well, actually you have two big things here. The first one is that the beam rifle is now allowed to penetrate enemy mobile suits during focused fire. So you do have the, penetration potential when you're playing like the Gundam, for example, when you're using a full charge with that and it is able to pierce through multiple mobile suits. But that's not the only thing here. We have another addition to this weapon as well. That being the penetrating effect is now able to go through shields. And if you know what the Mushika beam rifle can do when it is fully charged, it performs a heavy stagger. So you are now able to heavy stagger people through their shields, which would be very, very helpful in cases if you're fighting like a GPO2 variant with its large shield, or really just anything that has a large shield for that matter. So yeah, a very, very nice change to the weapon here. And then finally we have extended hit detection for focus fire to make it easier to hit the target. So yeah, that's everything for the unit adjustments. As I mentioned, it's a very small list, really just some stuff for defensive capabilities, and then for the Mushika beam rifle. But I do feel like this did really add a lot to this unit. I know the Mushika really wasn't one of the most popular units when it came out. Even now, I still don't think it's really the most highly looked at raid, but it is one that I really like. I do really like the design of it, and the gameplay too is something that really just fits how I like to play GBO2. So that's a big reason for why I just really like using it. It's really a lot of a personal thing for me. And hey, there's a convoy shaken trying to sneak at our base here. But, yeah, looking at the unit reference data here, since the suit is only at level 1 at 550 cost, this makes it really easy to look at. And we can see here that looking at the win rate, the average for a 550 cost raid was 51.3, and this suit did have a 48.1. So it did seem like it was lacking in some departments here. Even its damage as well. The average for a raid was 79,436, and this suit had 72,237. So compared to other raids, it was also low on damage, which might explain why they did allow for the shield penetration ability, just because, well, now if you shoot someone's shield, you will be able to get that damage through somebody. So, again, very nice change there. Really, I think that was their answer to the damage, because they didn't do like anything else like buff the weapons' damage capabilities or anything, which might have been a good call, because the suit can do some hefty damage to supports if you're able to land that heavy stagger, then follow up with the rapid beam rifle. But overall, yeah, I do really like the buffs that they did for this suit. Again, some very nice minor changes here. And, yeah, I think that's really all I have to say for the Mushika here. Looks like that is yeah, that's going to be support right there. And as you can see, yeah, able to just do a lot of damage. Probably not as much damage as the Engage Gundam booster there, which, that's going to be one of the suits that is going to get nerfed during the, next unit adjustments. So it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do with that suit. Yeah, because I think it's doing way more damage than it's supposed to with the skills it has. And the same thing goes as well for the Perfect Gundam TB. So those are two suits that I think the devs have said that they are going to do some work on to really try to bring them down a bit in just how good they are. Because, yeah, they are both really, really popular picks. I've even been in a room where like it was like 3 Perfect Gundams and then like 1 Engaged Gundam booster. So yeah, you can definitely see that players are trying to get in as much time as they can with these units before they get nerfed. So yeah, it's gonna we'll see what they do with both of these suits when the time comes. But hey, it's gonna be timeout and mission over, and we'll see how we did in this match here with the buffed Mushika. Hopefully it is being a bit slow here. And there we go, mission completed. And we got a couple of good works in the corner there. And looks like I'm going to get top individual for this match here. And the engage booster is going to get some high stats as well. First place overall with 9 kills and 1 loss. Not too shabby there. And yeah, that's going to be the end of the match there with the Mushika. Again, this is a suit that I do really like using, even if it is one that's not really the most highly looked at. I mean, yeah, I feel like with the Engage units in general, they really had a lot of mixed responses going into them, which really for good reason too, because some of them did seem like they were very much lacking from the Engage events. I know the Engage Zero booster was another one that also seemed like it was kind of not really seen as one of the best units when compared to the regular Engage Zero and the Camphor High Mobility type. So, yeah, we'll see what they try to do, if they try to, do any more changes with the Engage units in the future. But as it stands for the Mushika, I do think it is in a pretty good place with the buffs it has. And, yeah, that's going to be the end of this video here. So, comment down below what you think about the buffed Mushika. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.